for God and all Vendetta fans. Just I gotta use this video just as a reference and explain something to the Vendetta fans. Now, welcome to Vendetta Inc. This is where we talk about everything Vendetta. So if you're here for the content, like, comment, and also subscribe if you want. To all of my current subscribers, respect for the subscription, slow and steady growth, better than no growth at all. Organic subscribers means that we're going to have a solid foundation and that we love. This is a podcast style channel. There's not going to be many visuals. So if you like to see visuals, then you can move along. This is episode 4, and this is going to be talking about why Alkaline get the grudge that he gets. Now, before we reach this, but I just like to explain just two definition, and then show you the contrast. See? Now, Alkaline has a song called Accomplishment, and the first two line in Accomplishment says nerd out, and the next line says noble. That is in the intro. Now, as Vendetta fans, I would like to say that we are expected to mimic our leader, especially since we know so we leader now, no bag of foolishness. We know so we leader on point, and we leader is inspirational in making sure that himself are reach upon new heights every day, every year, every month, every time he's trying to move to different levels. And that is the leader that we want, because our leader should motivate you, or whoever lead you supposed to encourage you to move to different levels too. If you're mimicking somebody, make sure you mimic somebody who makes sense. Now, all the person who we should be mimicking says two words: nerd out and nerd and noble. Now, being a nerd, and for more context, Alkaline is saying that he is nerd out, and he says it proudly. And noble, he says that proudly. Now, being a nerd have a negative connotation to it, where people think being a nerd is you being awkward or being weird. But the true definition of being a nerd is a person who is exceptionally passionate, knowledgeable, or obsessive about a specific subject, often intellectual subjects, academic subjects, or technical subjects. See? That sounds like Alkaline. Now, noble means possessing high moral qualities like courage or honor, or belonging to an aristocratic social class. Zin? So Alkaline uses those two words in the intro of his song Accomplishment. Now, there's a reason why me draw for the song here. Alkaline is saying that him nerd out, which is he is intellectual, or he talks about a lot of intellectual stuff, a lot of technical stuff, a lot of academical stuff. He talks about that all the time. He is that type of person. So we know that everything all about being smart and being intelligent in certain things. Eh? Being noble is being regarded highly, or being honored, or having courage. Just certain traits where people of high standards have. So Alkaline is letting us know that he is this type of person. We as a Vendetta fans should be mimicking what our leader is, and we should be intellectual people, and we should be also people who are being regarded as higher class set of people. My point in saying this is because you cannot be scrolling on the internet and see people that talk about the artist and get too emotional about certain things. Alkaline already said to us, when you see people on the internet that idiot them run with, just don't look on them. Now watch the people on the net that idiot them run with. Now Alkaline is letting us know that majority of people, they only know how to move with the people who moves without the right intentions. He is moving with the right intentions. So his guidance is for us to move in a more intellectual and smart and noble way. All right. Now, as opposed to us as Veneta fans, which we should be moving in this way, or as opposed to Alkaline, who moves in this way, what are the other fans doing? The other fans and freedom leader are doing some outrageous things where our artists not doing. So when they come up with the argument to maybe pull or discredit our artists for what him accomplish, then we not supposed to run out and diss nobody in a comment section, cause guess what? We don't need to do that when we know what we artists already do. And not only that, you want to know the reason why them grudge Alkaline? They not grudge Alkaline because of what he accomplished. Not only that, they not grudge Alkaline because they cannot control him. Not that. The main reason why they have this hatred for Alkaline, the main reason why them grudge Alkaline is because they cannot claim Alkaline. I want you to understand that the reason why these, especially Gaza people, are so much into an uproar about Alkaline and the fact that Alkaline is at the level that he is, and the constant need to discredit where he is right now, is not because Alkaline are no bad artist. It is the fact that he is too good of an artist not to be copying from their favorite artists. Them want to claim Alkaline as somebody who copy what they did to be where he is now. Them want the credit. That is what is possessing them. The fact that they cannot claim credit for Alkaline's career, where Alkaline is now, and the things that Alkaline did, they cannot claim it. More to understand the fact that Alkaline chose to be independent and still is a top artist as an independent. I never understand what that is in the dancehall. I never understand. I never understand say the independence what Alkaline have and being where he is as an independent artist, how impactful he is, and them cannot claim it. That is the problem. Them cannot get credit for it. Why me say that? Remember, there was a constant need to compare Alkaline to Vybz Kartel because of the things Vybz Kartel did. Now, the reason why Vybz Kartel have a problem with Alkaline is not because Alkaline is a bad artist. The thing is, Alkaline was able to push the envelope further than what Vybz Kartel did. He was willing, and he was willing to say, hey, may I push the envelope further than where you bring it, and look how me I got come out on top said way. Black Contacts, number 1, and number 2, the famous line in his song. He pushed the envelope further than where Vybz Kartel push it. And that is where the hate come from. Because him never want nobody else if he can do certain things that he is doing. The risk that Vybz Kartel took, no one else was willing to do it. The criticism that he got and the interviews that he went on and the speeches. Remember that man was called to give a speech at a university because of bleaching. I want never to understand where I'm going. So now Alkaline as the man we say, oh, you do bleaching, you do extension, you do tattoo, you put on braces. Alright, a few things that you tell lie too. So all the people when you come go on like, yeah, Alkaline tell lie saying tattoo in your ball. The Vybz Kartel was promoting cake soap as the reason why he was getting a lighter complexion when people know say bleach him a bleach. He denied it and sold cake soap as a product. And guess what? After a while, he can admit, yeah, me just sell it because people feel say it's a bit of sing a song and me just sell it and people were gravitating towards it and way. So when Alkaline did the black eyeball thing and say him tattoo it for real and then he come out and say it was contacts, he did something that nobody's supposed to talk about and say him tell no lie because guess what? Your favorite told a lie before too. In fact, him tell many lies before. But no, because I know your artist put in the contacts and it wasn't your artist who include that infamous line because he went as far as saying nympho, but he didn't go on as far as saying the famous line that Alkaline says. So now, him look on you and said, this a brother, you're brave. And this a man that just, like, him cannot believe that somebody was braver than him. That is the problem. And him cannot claim that. He can't claim courage because he no own courage. He can go ask use test, but he no own courage. So Alkaline did what he could, did what he needed to, and he pushed the envelope further than Vibes Cartel. And that is where the hatred come from. Now the next thing will come with it is, it's because Alkaline did not only come with an image, but Alkaline is also very lyrical. So them never expect the part the two. So they are trying to just claim Alkaline rights just because of the intro to the imaging. That is the only thing, bro. They're trying to claim Alkaline from that. They're trying to like put Alkaline in. They want the credit for what Alkaline become today. That's what they want and them not getting it. And that is why the grudge is still there. Believe, man. Yeah, man. Bless up.